A very good morning to you all, my dear students. Today we will discuss the chapter Natural Vegetation and Wildlife, chapter 5th of Geography of class 9th. Let's start the chapter. Students, we will discuss in this chapter about the natural vegetation and the wildlife of India. We all know that human life on earth is possible only because of the nature. And we obtain many things from the nature like soil, water, wildlife, vegetation, minerals, sunlight, wind energy, etc. And all these gifts of the nature are together called natural resources. In other words, natural resources are the gifts produced by nature such as air, water, soil and mineral. And among the natural resources, flora and fauna are perhaps the most important for human beings. Flora means plants and fauna means animals. These are very important for the human beings. And India is one of the 12th mega biodiverse countries of the world. You can write on your notebook, India has a variety of plants diversity. It has 47,000 plant species. And because of this diversity, India has ranked 10th in the world and 4th in Asia. India has ranked 10th in the world and 4th in Asia on the basis of plant species. There are 47 plant species in India. And the country has a great variety of flowering as well as non-flowering plants. Now, on which are the factors that affect the huge diversity in flora and fauna? Let's discuss. First is land. Land affects the natural vegetation directly or indirectly. If soil is fertile, it is good for agriculture. And where soil is not fertile, there will be grasslands or woodlands. Temperature, second one is temperature. Temperature and humidity are important factors which determines the character and extent of vegetation. Where temperature is very low, there we get shrubs, bushes, etc. Their trees cannot grow there at very cool places. And we get two types of vegetations like in subtropical, temperate and tropical places. Sunlight, third factor that affect flora and fauna is sunlight. The variation in sun's radiation energy at different places is due to different in latitude, altitude, season and duration of the day. So because of abundance of sunlight, trees grow faster in the summer. Fourth factor that affects the flora and fauna is precipitation, rainfall. Areas of heavy rainfall have more dense vegetation as compared to the other areas like Rajasthan, where there is scanty of rainfall. Soil is also most important factor affecting vegetation, and different type of soil have different vegetation. Changes in the soil conditions have given rise to peculiar types of vegetation in many areas such as mangrove forest, swamp and sandy coastal forest. Sixth factor is relief. It is another important factor affecting vegetation. Plains, plateaus and mountains, different places have different type of vegetation. So these were the factors that affect the flora and fauna, diversity of flora and fauna. Now let's start discuss about the importance of forest. We all know the importance of forest. What do we get from the forest? First is forest are renewable resources means they are created continuously. They play major role in enhancing the quality of environment. Second is they modify local climate, control soil erosion, regulate stream flow, support a variety of industries. They provide livelihood for many communities. Third one is it controls wind force and temperature and cause rainfall, and it also provide humus to the soil and shelter to the wildlife. So today from for today this is that's all from my side today. We will discuss next topic, biome, ecosystem and natural vegetation in our next video. Till then, thank you and have a nice day.